Hey guys, welcome. Good evening. How you doing? So if you're here with us, please tell others that we're not live. Yeah, we'll be hosting a very wonderful couple. Yes, they should be here now. So tell your friends, tell your neighbors, of course, that we're live now. Yeah. Okay. Katie, me, I accepted it. I'm still wondering why it's not going through yet. Let me press it again. Thank you. Etimi, could you cancel the request? Let me see if I can send you a request to join me. Okay, it's already here.
Good evening.
The one and only TV and his beautiful wife. Welcome.
Thank you.
Good evening.
Etimi will not allow us to hear what though. Where is talking about it.
Well,
Welcome. Good evening.
good evening. We are managing, Jerry.
Ah, uh, you're flourishing. That's the word.
We are flourishing.
Exactly.
Yes. So
How
how
far?
is it now? How is married life? I know it's not easy over there, so we are still flexing in this our side of the world.
We are flexing. We are managing.
Uh, say two shall chase 10,000. So I believe it's glorious over there. I believe actually, yes. They say there's a blessing that comes with being married. So us when we get there, we'll start getting that blessing. But for now, we can just be tapping keying into the blessing that's coming from you guys.
Exactly.
I
Yes,
see.
yes.
I see.
So this session happened with me just saying, let's do this. I was like, okay, actually, let's do this. Yes. Do you know that most times, the reason why I used to keep on posting on the Almond brand, like why we used to keep on posting is because Timmy will always comment, like we post it. It's over like it's almost a year old. His consistency is wow. I'll be like, this guy. Thank you.
Loyal fan.
Autographs later.
Yeah.
A loyal fan.
Thank you so much. You say?
I said he's a loyal fan.
I think it's more than being a fan. He's supporting us like with the little that he can, and the thing is amazing. Like if nobody likes me, must like, and I'll be like, God, thank you for this guy.
Don't worry.
So
It's
I really
baby steps.
appreciate you guys for coming on for this particular session. Especially this topic is actually very key because on our group we have so many people like they want to know what they have to do before this particular when they finally walk down the aisle. But somebody was trying to toast me and the only word he could say is that I would like to taste your food. I was like, are you kidding me? Like, are you serious? So if I don't know how to cook unko, how will you be using that as a
As a yardstick.
as a lie?
Not to
Okay,
test your
even if you're a foodie,
food.
it was just somehow like no, that is not the criteria, please. That's
That,
not it. That's not
that's,
it.
that's,
Anybody
that's,
can actually learn it. You say?
that's weird. That's weird. That's weird. I've not heard that before.
I'm
Want to
telling
take
you, like, when you're going to tell me that I would like you to be my wife, I don't even understand that kind of.
Oh, you cook. Is he looking for a cook or
Yes,
looking for a wife?
yes.
it.
Exactly. So,
Invitation. That.
Not really.
To say the truth, I didn't look at food. Food, if somebody is using that one as
At the
yes.
starting.
as the
No.
beginning. So
Nah,
what if the food is not there?
thank you.
Then later
Thank you.
on, food can come.
Or what if the person even cook very well before marriage, and when they enter marriage, the person will tell you, oh, no, we are finally married. You cannot do anything. That
Now,
was every day.
the person has been waiting for the ring like this.
Yes. We die here.
How how how
Okay.
how's the almond brand now?
God is helping us. I'm praying for Tap Connect
Yeah,
to be ending 30th of this month.
I saw.
Yes, yes. So that is the last one was at Ibadan and it was glorious. In fact, I think 2 days before that day, Ibadan was on. I was like, "Are you sure this thing good?" That particular day, I think we fixed it for 10. It was 11. It was just two persons that were there. I was like, "Hey, God, oh." So
It can
before
be
you know, the
different.
way people say, God really showed up that day, and it was wonderful. Even people that were passing by had to even join, and I thank God that we ordered more food because it's not going to be nice that they join and there was no choice for them to take. So I really thank God.
You see,
So why you say?
hold on. You see, I don't know. I don't think Kingsley is here,
Uh,
but
okay.
you see, Kingsley is how will I put it now? When I was in UI,
Okay.
I was already in the final year when Kingsley, I think when they were in 100 level then. So they had this mentor mentee program. So that was how I got to know Kingsley. And the because of the project and also going, I had to come to Lagos, go back, come to Lagos. So the project was not easy like that. So I didn't have the time to do the main thing well. But to say the truth, the reason why comment when I see, I like when I see it, the fact that he he, he doesn't know it, but in a way he himself he influenced me. Let me put it that way. Like now, I'm supposed to be the mentor when he was in school, but it was in reverse. You get he was one that let me say
Wow.
mentored me indirectly. He didn't know. I've never said it. He
Wow.
didn't know. I never said it because I saw the lead is it lead what lead the lead fort or whatever the company
Leaders talk.
leader.
Yes.
I saw the post. I saw the branding. I saw the website. I had to click on the website. I had to go and show that. See this website. Look at this. And I was like, wow. Said that this guy is going wild. And also that I saw your did I say your companionship, your togetherness, the way both of you are working, is supporting you, you're supporting. So I was like, no, I love this. So in a way,
Wow.
you guys inspired me. Let me put it that way. So I'll give you
Thank you so much.
this.
Uh, Thank you. I'm very happy to hear this. Okay,
Okay.
so while we're getting into it right now, we'll start with knowing your story. Like, okay, I think when the first time when I clicked on your page and I saw both of you, I liked your photo shoots. I had to save it. Like, this is just me coming out. Especially the one I used for this flyer, I said, no, this particular one that attracted me it must be it. So even when you sent other ones, I said, no, this one I like. So I was like, no.
Thank
So
you.
we'd like to hear your story. How did you meet? What went
Okay.
down? Yes. What was the first time that you met? And was it immediately you saw her that you said this is the one? Or,
No.
or what was the process?
No.
Ah,
Okay. Let me start before. Madam, the madam. So, for every interesting story, there's always the beginning. So in the beginning, while I was in UI, I was in a relationship. Let me put it that way. I want to start with that. I was in a relationship that lasted for years because my own policy is I don't want to make mistakes. I don't want to do things that all those forefathers were doing. So I said, I want to just focus on one person, on one television. I want to taste just one soup. But while serving, the relationship ended. But I saw that okay. I was bitter at the beginning. I was very bitter. But later I had to just give myself the courage that it is better a breakup than a divorce. I won't like that at all. It's going to hurt. Yes, it's going to hurt, but better a breakup than a divorce. So I just put that one aside. Then I prayed. I just prayed my normal prayer. I prayed to God that God, please, just help your humble boy. As black as I am, they might not see me easily, but God, let them just shine that light on me like this. Like in Lion King. Shine that light and say that this is the one. So I was I prayed the prayer in church, to say the truth. And if you are spiritual in a way, sometimes you will hear God, but you might be doubting that is it. So I heard like the person that you're going to marry, the person that you're going to end up with, it will be someone you don't even expect at all. I've told that the story time and number. Someone you don't expect, someone you don't even put your mind that anything can work between you. So that day, my sister came outside in the church. It was in the church. So she came out to give a testimony that our lecturer, is this submitted project or something, and our lecturer was like,
I went back to the school for my degree.
She went back for this
after so many years.
She went back. So our lecturer was like, this is you are so beautiful, oh wow. So you are in this school too. So that was where I now picked the name Sister Beautiful. So if I should see her, I'll be like, Sister Beautiful. You see that?
You could have taught this guy. That one I was trying to toast me, could have taught him.
But that one was trying to say, Sister Cook, Sister Ogbono. So I just, Sister Beautiful, from there, we just became friends. She sells all this bulk data and all these things. Please, I want to buy bulk data. From there, we started with friendship. I think that's the best way to start any relationship. You start as friends so that you continue as friends, even when you get married. That's instead of just hopping and seeing one lady on the street walking past and you be like, sister. So that's how we met. Maybe.
Okay. So how we met, we actually met in the church, like you said. I just came out for testimony on my own. Actually, we do see, as per our brother, sister, we greet. He drums in the church. Then I haven't joined the choir because it's only that my local church. We just moved to the area at that time. So I was let me just go to this church. So I came out for testimony and he just picked the beautiful. And he was saying, Sister Beautiful. In my mind, I was like, God, Sean is Sister Beautiful. But I was just like, this is a senior brother. Like in church, I know his status. I know how far apart we are. So I never thought that side at all. Then later on, we started talking, collected my number. If we have any meeting in church, you'll be like, sister, contributes as per youth, So I'm like, this brother is always meeting on me. You can't say, let's just be friends. So we actually were friends, like good friends. Before he even said, I want to marry you. Can you be Mrs. Daniels? He did not even say, can we date or anything? So that's
Wow.
just the story of how we met.
So while you were dating, or even before that time, did it occur to you? Okay, like you said it that it did not occur to you. That time you said collapse is beautiful in your mind. Did it occur to you that okay, this can be a potential somebody for you to
Eh?
get married?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
Wow.
I don't. I said. I said that like a still voice is come from an unexpected place. So I'm open to any good person, and I know she's very
actually,
cool.
as at then, I wasn't that open to anybody. I think I just left a relationship or so. I was just like, I can't continue with this. There is no future in this relationship. So it ended. Then, when he spoke with me, when we were friends, I have a spiritual father that I am always accountable to. That is why in every person's life, in every single person's life, you should have someone you're accountable to, someone you can talk to, that is knowledgeable, that can tutor you on the way of, in God's way, not in any other way.
Yeah.
So as we were
Yeah.
talking, chatting and all, the person said, since this person you are now friends with, I can see a green light. I said, no, sir, there is no green light here. Maybe you should try to check the light well. Say there is no green light here. I don't think so. That is just my ego. No, it's not possible. He said, "Maybe, pray about it. I know what God is saying." I was like, and if he says something like that in a serious way, I already know that I have to now, start my assignment and start working on it. I prayed and something happened. I think I traveled to Ibadan also. It was not in Ibadan, it was in Lagos. Then something happened. Then I think he was waiting for a confirmation from God. And I myself was praying that if truly it is this person, let me see a reason to travel back to Lagos and go and attend to what he was asking me to do. So one way or the other, I never planned on living in Ibadan at that particular moment. In fact, when I called my parents that I was coming to Lagos, they were like, are you done in Ibadan? I said, I'm coming tomorrow. I don't just know, I just heard you are traveling tomorrow. The person I was staying with, I told her, I said, sis, I'm going back to Lagos. She was like, really? I said, I'm going. So that was how we had the confirmation that yes, this is what God wants. And I told my spiritual father, I said, I told you, I can see something here. And that was it.
At a point in our lives, we actually need somebody else to help us see very clearly. Because left for only you may just follow different situations and different. In fact, the day that I spoke to one of my fathers in the Lord, I told him that okay, I'm dating Mr. Kingsley. He just said, finally, you're finally serious with your life. I said, Jesus. He was like, you're not so finally serious. I said, all this while, I've not been serious. So that's when I actually knew that, okay, I'm actually in the right direction. I was even full, I think I was following my mentor, my father in the Lord at that time. So, in fact, I think in our lives, God actually had to just place those people. There were like 3 fathers at that time that I had that was following me bumper to bumper on this particular thing. At least if I refuse to hear this one will speak. And they say, then how God did to work? Everybody will now be saying this again. So that was like, yeah, the same thing. So at what point the both of you decide that okay, let us do this, let us get married? Like, what was the confirmation? Even if apart from moving directly to saying that you want to date, at what point did you decide that okay, we are going to do this, so we are not going back and anything? What gave you what?
What gave the assurance?
Yes, the assurance that okay, this is it though.
I call it. Should I call it? Yeah. Should I call it
The
a
confirmation.
spiritual green light? Let me put it that way. Let me put it that way, like a spiritual green light. I was ready. She was ready, but it's not like instant noodles now. We just got ready and bam like that.
Mm-hmm.
We took our time. We took our time. I learned a lot. I listened to sermons. I read. I even she herself. Sometimes I even had to send her. I'll send her some sermons. My favorites when it comes to couple and this thing. That's I saw you posting the certificate one time. Pastor Kingsley Okonkwo.
Mhm.
So I read. Even till now I still listen to their sermon. A to Z of romance and okay. I have to be romantic. I have to be attentive. All those things.
Way of marriage.
So I was ready, and she also she was ready after due prayer and counsel. You can't just hop into it like that. If you hop into it like you are trying to get fast, maybe
Yeah.
you are following the flesh, not the spirit. Let me put it that way. The person should know that is ready for doom,
For
disaster.
do more. Two
So
and
we have to take
steady.
our time. We have to take our time.
Wow, wow.
Yeah.
Normally I used to hear people say that once you just get it, you just need like 3 months, or in fact some people even say 2 weeks. This one, get it done and be like, does it actually happen like this? The way people actually say this thing. So that was why I said, okay, this topic we need to hear it clearly for people that have done this. Is that how it works? Because I think they have to be if that is how it works. In fact, was there any at the time if you wanted to move forward in planning, you went back again? Did something like that happen? Like
Like this going topsy turvy.
yes, yes.
Yes.
So what kind of obstacles did you people meet when this was happening?
That your question is spiritual. Okay. The first thing is I think if for someone that wants to get married,
Okay.
you need let's say like a background check. Let me start with that. A background check. She also needs to do a background check, and not just background now in the physical, also in the spiritual. You need a background check. There are some families that what they are carrying, you need to be very careful. I'm the type before that don't believe all this spiritual. I don't um, fancy all those spiritual things. I'm not like that before. But after an international heartbreak, I had to give myself sense that the way you are threading, the way you are going, that's not it. So I had to call myself back to myself. Then us dating, our families knowing. Sometimes you have to look at expenses, costs. As even it's just like someone marrying 5 years ago. Is that person is still marrying at a very good economy. But marrying
Economy.
now,
Deal.
and we got married December. That was last year December, and there were times that we are like,
Are we still going to do this
are
time?
we are we should we postpone it? Should we put the wedding on our birthday? That was November 17th. We said let's do courts, let's do this, and family too will come with their own. There's two of us that are getting married, but families will come with their own. They will want to pick dates for
that
you
family
again.
wala is another special part on its own.
See, you need to calculate so many things, so many things. See, I had to write lists for everything. That I have things I want to talk.
Are you serious?
Yes, now I like preparing it down so that there's nothing you will bombard me with. I will say, okay, this is it. But to tell you the truth, it's not all. The preparation, the planning is not always that easy. For some people, it's easy. For some, it is not. That's why in sociology, you will say different concepts for different contexts and vice versa. So what can work for you might not work for another person. So different things. Some people, they can meet within 3 weeks and they hit it off. That's their own thing. But that kind of thing, they will need to. I
They need to
don't know.
understand themselves.
It needs to be deep. But for some, it won't work out at all.
And for some, 10 years, they are still cutting and they will end up being married.
And some, I know of a woman where I was serving. God, did I see that? Where I was, she married December, January.
Yeah.
Married December, January, a divorce. That I was shocked. I was like, what?
Wow.
What it? She could not, because the man, let's leave that one. Because she could not accommodate the children of the man. Let me put it like that. So different things. Some people, some women now, they can accept the children and be friendly with the children. While some don't want to have anything to do with that child at all. Yeah.
Wow.
So
actually, So before you actually decide that, okay, let us do this, you people have to be deep. You have to know the person's family. It's not just about saying that I'm attracted to you. It's two of us against the world. So,
I've used that line.
Because they can be two of you against the world, but some external forces will be trying to make sure that it's actually going to be something. So if you are to advise like two people dating now and they just come to you and they tell that, okay, we want to actually do, what will you tell them that before you actually do, what should you look out for? Like, are they setting characters? Are they setting beliefs you need to look out for? Is there a particular, how will I put it now?
Criteria.
Hit that they should go through. Yes, criteria they should actually get.
Okay.
You get.
Will you talk?
Okay. Yeah. Let's say two people want to move on. Maybe they've been dating. There are some important questions that people do not see as important.
Okay.
Yeah. They need to ask themselves, what are your beliefs? What do you believe in? What do I believe in? And also, a matter of religion is another thing. I was watching a couple, was it last week or so? The husband was a Muslim, the wife was a Christian, and they are both doing well. So someone was asking the husband that, how is this possible? Your wife is a Christian, you are a Muslim, and there is no problem. He said, that is what we believe in, and it's working fine for us. It might work fine for them, but it might not work fine for other people.
Yeah.
So that is one thing they should look out for, their belief. And also, understanding is one thing. Do you understand the person you are dating? Understanding in the sense that there are times that the person will just change. Now, it's left for you to know that, okay, this change is temporal or is permanent. You know, there are permanent changes and there are temporal changes when you are dating, yes. It might be an external force that is causing something for the person to react that way. And it might not be, it might just be a particular scenario. Let's say the person loses someone, and that particular time you are jumpy, that oh, love you, and all of that. And that person is actually facing something, and you cannot spot the how will I say it now? The timing. You can't understand the aura of the time that this thing I am supposed to go down. That's one thing about going in, furthering more in marriage matters also. And also, I said there are some questions you should ask. Some people.
Yeah.
Let me use this as a scenario. In my former church, there was an elder. He just got married, so he was talking about marriages and likely problems that might occur. He said when he first got married, that toothpaste caused a problem. It almost separated them. The wife pressed the toothpaste from the bottom, while he doesn't care anywhere. Once it's open, he press anyhow. Then when the wife sees, he's like, what do you do this? Since wanted to cause a fight, then later on he tried to adjust. That okay, anytime I see a toothpaste, I have to press from the bottom. That is one thing. Ask questions like that. If you want to sleep, should we put off the lights or we should put on the lights? So that it will not cause fights. Because little things at times causes fights in marriage. If you are seeing this signal, and mostly they are also red flags in marriage or
Even
before
while dating,
marriage,
before
while
marriage.
dating, there are red flags that some people try to ignore. Why some people they don't know how to tackle it. Some people can see the red flag, they don't know how to tackle it. Some ignore it. Why some are able to
You okay
work
with
with
it?
it. Yeah, they're able to work with it to achieve a successful marriage journey. So all those things are what they should put in line. And also communication is a very, very essential key while going into
Yeah.
marriage. Know how to communicate to your partner. Your partner should be able to know how to communicate back to you. Some people do not need to
Mm.
talk so much in public before they know what they are both saying.
Mm-hmm.
Why some
Yeah.
before the wife will understand what the husband is saying, you have to say, babe, babe. Why some is just before you give the husband he already knows. So all these things, they are what dating, let's say potential couples should look out for.
Mm.
You can just
Yeah, speaking of communication, makes me remember the time PK said that there's this particular family that the man's family they used to shout, even if they are gisting, they are with themselves, they used to naturally shout. But the wife's family they used to talk small,
um,
small. So when they got married, even when he's trying to gist with her, he's shouting, and she's always feeling like they're shouting on me. Why are you shouting?
sincerely, yes.
Why in the wife's family, even if they are quarreling, you don't hear anybody voice. They're always talking calmly. So it almost made them to divorce because the man now had to learn how to calm down
So
and talk one what to
my
understand.
my
So yes, I think communication is actually key.
I think my own points. I'll break them down. I
Yeah,
like teaching.
sure.
I like teaching. So I'll break them down. The first thing I always I try. I'm not one thing for anybody watching. We are no expert. We are not the gurus or
Not a
no. We are not know
professional.
it all. But from my own experience, from what we know, from what I know, from what she knows, I will say this: you have to know yourself first before you say you're even dating or you're getting married. Know yourself first. And what I mean by knowing yourself first is this. It's just I think I learned it from I don't know if it's Pastor Kingsley. Someone said it or Pastor Sam because I like listening to those two. Someone he said it that there is before the I love you that I there the letter I in I love you the person has to the self identity the person has recognized himself has realized himself before he can say I love you. So you have to fill in that empty space. I love you. You can't just say I love you without knowing your values. Know what you want. Are you the type that once you see Coca-Cola bottled
Ship.
lady, you get distracted easily? Or you like them big and you like them occupy like matter, or you like them like easy to carry like you have to know what you want. So that it's not that when you now get into marriage, you'll not be like, look at what I even married. Then you start looking outside. Know yourself, know your values, know your both of you, your values is I watched this movie and I won't lie to you, it inspired me a lot. That's this Mount Zion movie.
Okay.
What was it? The Train. The Train.
Yeah. Oh my God, I can watch that film over and over again.
Now look at the couple. She suffered with him. Oh. So I was like, that's what even changed my mind. That I was talking to one of my guys that time that, man, I watched this movie. I had to rewatch it again. That she was praying for him to, you know, to progress. There was a time I think I wrote this thing on the comment on your comment section one time that there was a time I asked a lady what a relationship means. I'm not using it to abuse anybody now. To her, then that was my understanding. At that time I was even planning on, asking her how far. Let's, let me put a ring on it. Let me close this thing and know that I'm moving to the next thing. So I asked her, what to you? What is a relationship? Then, man, I read for it scared me. She was like, relationship, he will have to buy me things, he will have to take me out, he will take me shopping, he will buy me gifts, he will buy me, he will do surprises for me, all this.
Yes.
Then I was like, wow. I had to just
Wow.
you know what you're saying. Due to the pattern, you know what you're saying. I. You are just I.
That's
What?
true.
What do you have? What will you give the guy? What are you bringing to the table? He will
What
have
are
to
you
buy.
thinking?
He will have to buy me. He will give me. He will buy. So you are just after what you are going to
What
collect
you get?
from the guy.
Yes.
Which to me, I was like, if I make the mistake, I'm not calling her a mistake. If I make the mistake, I won't like myself because I think our own thinking is for her being spoiled and or which I'm not ready to do that.
Yes.
I want something that would last.
You have finished yourself by
Yeah.
yourself.
When I asked her that, and thank God, I'm even thanking God because there was a time we had a little quarrel. I had to tell her then that see guys, if for guys that are watching, give yourself some kind credit. That I said, know your value. I had to tell her that that God will bless you. She was like, why? I said, God bless you. I said, thank you very much. Do you know the funny thing? I've not met her then. I was still just friends with someone. I said, thank you very much. She was like, why? I said, thank you for saying no. I won't lie to you. She was like, thank you. Thank you for saying no. I know I'm not big boy but I think God will bless you. For saying that no, you opened my eyes to what
Yes.
friendship I have, to what I want. I don't want someone that will go and marry and the next thing is I'll buy you gift. That means if I don't buy you the gift.
Problem.
Yeah. I think
So
that's another good point there. That sometimes we should take that no is actually a good thing. That some closed doors are blessings actually.
yeah.
Yes.
And again, I think it's in the Bible. It said when I was a child, I acted as a child.
I thought like a
I,
child. I reason like a child.
have.
When I
Now that
became a
you are
man, I gave up childish things. Yes. So.
now a full-grown chicken, you can't behave like a chicken again. So there are some attitudes, some characters you have to just put aside. You have to know there are some forget immaturities. You have to just let that one slide, leave it one side. You must learn how to forgive easily. You must learn how to listen. Let me start with that forgiveness now. Let me give you one typical example. Something happened yesterday. Okay. You see, yesterday we went out. We went to get fuel because we've not been having power supply like that. So we went to get fuel. So we got back. She rushed in to the room. So I just poured the fuel in the generator and I put it on. So I just did change over. Sorry. So I just did the change over. Lo and behold, I opened the door. Baka. I opened the door. I was like, what's happening? Hey! And she has locked me outside. She locked me outside.
Oh
The beauty of it is I just did like this. I just went to the stairs. I just sat down like this. But the thing is, normally, if it's maybe another guy outside, that kind of thing will escalate.
Yeah, yes, so
As you open the door like this, the guy would have, I want you. But I just
What did I
kept
ask
quiet.
you? What did I ask you?
So even when she opened it, do you know the funny thing? She locked it up. When she opened it,
why are you sitting outside?
she asked me, why was I sitting down outside? I was like,
are you supposed to appear inside the house?
I love. He said, you knocked me outside my
Like the action was involuntary. I didn't know, like a reflex action. I didn't know. All I do once I enter, I try to lock the door. So my mind is not clear that someone is still downstairs.
Imagine. But
We have forgotten that you're not married.
point now. The point I'm even trying to make is this. I noticed that she wanted to cook. I now noticed that maybe she was feeling bad, like, this guy is hungry, he's vexed, is it? I was not like, what happened? I think she was now moody, and I was like, why? Because you locked me out. I said, don't worry, that one has passed. So learn how to, if not truly, you just let Satan to just crawl in. And the Bible has already said it. They came to kill, to steal, and to destroy. So he does not mind destroying something that is already happy. That's why the verse after it also says that the good shepherd has come to give us life. So I just said, okay, you know what? Let me accept peace. And I told her, I said, my friend, cheer up. Is it because of that one? I even had to give her side. I said, that one is small thing. Because in my mind, don't let me deceive you. I'm already planning how I'll lock outside too. I'll do my own back. Let me just say just two things. We talked about getting counseling. Getting counseling. You have to learn. Marriage is in those days the Yoruba will say ile oko ile eko. That means the house of the home of the husband is the home of learning, home of training for the women. But I don't buy that one. Why? I said it is the home for both of us to keep learning. We keep learning about ourselves every day. So that's why you grow. You grow with each other. We are friends. She's my G. It's not just instant noodles. We have been cooking our beans since. So it's now done. It was done December. So now we are eating it. Eating it. So you have to get counseling, read books, listen to audio tapes, watch. So many times we'll play the sermons here. We'll play sermons. Just make sure you learn and get a pastor that you are accountable to. Get a pastor you are accountable to. Someone that you look up to. Don't look for somebody that will think in your level. Some people, the advice that they will give you, you won't like yourself. So look at someone that that is spiritually ahead of you. Let me put it that way. Ahead of you. And we talked about communication the other time. The communication, sociology is for the sociology that will be watching, or that is watching. There's what they call Vastein. Vastein is interpretive understanding. That means empathic understanding. I always, when someone was trying to explain communication in a marriage, and we're like, you have to communicate too. You must communicate. I was like, communicating is two ways. The person you are talking to must understand what you are saying. If as we are live now, if I'm talking in French, if I'm talking in French or Korean, and you are speaking Igbo, and you are speaking Igbo, I'm talking in French, we won't understand each other. We won't understand each other. And imagine I'm trying to communicate to you. So if you are married, you communicate, but let there be an understanding between the two of you. So it is the understanding that will make the communication smooth. Not just communicating. You can communicate with somebody and the thing is missed call. So many times
Yeah.
they will call you and it's missed call, or you will just hang up. So imagine, like yesterday now, as she was trying to communicate, I should just hang up. What rubbish is that? But I had to
It's
just.
true.
So communication is not just this. You need understanding for better communication. It will make your life, everything easy.
Okay.
He knows what I can eat. She knows what I can't eat. And she's already adapting by fire by force. She signed the agreement. I don't know, you want to talk about.
Okay. Another thing also is knowing your purpose. Before you go into a marriage, you must know what you stand for. You must know why you were created. Like, why are you even in this world? That's one
Yeah.
very cogent point. Yes, you must know your purpose. Why are you here? Why are you in the world? Are you a mistake, or there is something you want to fulfill?
That
Now,
mistake.
if you know what you want to fulfill in life, it will be easier for you to pick a life partner, so that your direction, like the two people, let's say the Bible says one person will chase 1,000, two will chase 10,000. Now you know
10,000.
your people. Then for you to be able to progress, to be successful, you have to pick someone that that is ready to run the race with you, and also
To
running the
chase
race.
that 10,000.
Exactly. The person will also be able to run the race for him or herself. You are not the only one that wants to succeed now. You want your partner to succeed too. Your
To
partner will help you
succeed.
to help your partner. So that is how to go about it.
That's Amos 3:3.
You must
Amos
agree.
3:3.
Yeah.
You must
So to
agree.
work together.
Fairness must be
Yeah.
there. Yeah.
And appreciate. You want to appreciate the littlest,
Mm.
the littlest gift, the littlest gesture. Appreciate it. There's no time I won't like, oh, fine girl, all those things you might tell it doesn't matter.
Matters, oh.
It matters, for your esteem. Like we went for a party. When did we even go for that party? Or where did we even go to? Where did we go to? That they were saying that you've changed. Oh yeah, we went to the church, to our former church.
Okay.
We went to our former
Just
church
to greet. Yeah.
just to greet. It has been months that she left. We left. So we just went there to greet, and they were like, "Hey, look at you! You're now bigger. See your cheeks." Blah, blah, blah. Man, my head was swelling like, yeah.
Yeah, doing well. Yeah, doing well.
I was proud. I was happy that yes, at least the kilo has added when she. So you have to appreciate that. Even so many times I'll be so annoying. I won't lie. I can be very annoying. I'm a very naughty boy. Very, very, very naughty boy. But she understands me. She understands me that I'm just trying to be naughty. So she tries to. She will just be looking at me. And when I'm back to my this thing, if she knows if I'm not coming with a very good place, she'll be like, she'll just be doing her own thing. Then later, I'm the one that will now be like, this is what happened today. This happened. This also happened. I'm just stressed. I'm tired. So she understands me. I understand that.
Yeah.
So if you want a good marriage, both of you in sync to help you, to help you, to help you.
I think it's very vital, because I think one day I'm like things were existing. I don't know actually what even caused the discussion. And since me, I like you keep cup. That if you keep cup here and you shift the cup like this, you will know that you have shifted the thing. It must be in a particular place. You get. So one of the times that I visited, I think I took biro out of the place they keep the biro and drop it on top the table, and now return the took. I now drank pure water as if that was not enough. I now drank pure water and kept it. But like, he just, because he's a very quiet person, I'm the opposite. So he just breathed, took a deep breath, and see where you get this period like this, please. Like this. And are you not supposed to put it inside the cup? See where you brought this barrel out. I was supposed to put it inside this. I was just looking at this kind of thing. So you know, like, okay, are you sure? He was like, see, as he's looking like this, it's like you have your own room in future. I'll have my own room. I said, have you reached like that?
I actually do that a lot. I do that a lot. Even she herself, she does it, especially when it comes to cooking. If you should put something in the fridge, she knows that the next day she might not meet it there again.
So understanding is actually very key. So I've actually taken a note that while you were talking, while you both were talking, I said, we have to cut this thing into different clips to post. Because I noticed that when you make it long, you'll be like, this thing is too long. So it's like what I would always do, just to break it and be sending for them to get all these keys, because people have actually broken things down. And I think in this our generation, because of the way marriages are getting, you just on your own. You don't have plan to see news. You just see news of divorce, news of this one. So now everybody is now skeptical about marriage. Like, are you sure? Are you sure? Like, see, let us be friends. Let us be going. Let's see where it's going. That is actually what is happening now. Let's see where it's going. So, but hearing this from both of you and seeing that you are doing it, actually, it gives me so much joy that I know that anybody that is listening to this, they will actually be blessed by it. We have a lot of young couples on tab, and by the time they listen to this, it will give them the courage that, please, see, it is possible. If you both can actually decide to be committed to chase this 10,000, then, like you said, purpose, you said forgiveness, all these things, they are ingredients that I believe that everybody should actually know and put it at the back of their mind. And there was a particular thing you said about playing messages in the house. I think another thing people should know, that even after you have actually entered into the marriage, you will not stop what you were doing before. Because that is actually what used to happen. So before they say I do, they have done everything, they have followed, they have read this. But when they now finally say that I do, they'll just chill. Meanwhile, I found out something while I was reading. It was God just placed it in my spirit. And the funny thing was, PN even said the same thing in church today, but it was almost alike. We did not see in Genesis chapter 2. Satan did not come after God gave Adam instruction. He came after God brought Eve. I took my time to actually see it. So Satan will not chill. He will be chilling rather until you finally have somebody that you want to do purpose with. And PM now broke it down today that it's because you want to raise godly seeds. It's after your seeds. So now so that so that is actually why he had to appear. So the reason why he will actually appear, if you like, be single, break up or this one, is not his problem. But the time you're finally seeing that particular person you want to do purpose with, you want to raise godly seeds, will just appear. So and that's why people don't understand that, okay, when you finally say I do, that's when the real fight. PM said we should snap back at Satan. And that was what Eve did not do. She did not snap back. She was having discussion. So we should actually know that in life there are some things you have to snap back, not be having discussion. Immediately you enter into your marriage with your partner, you know that you should continue doing those things with you. Was he date? Was he praying? Was he listening to messages? I think that listening to messages is actually vital. People should have something in common that you are listening to that's actually going to make you to keep on going and to have common purpose. That purpose you said was another thing I found out, that people that actually have the same purpose, they stay longer than those that don't have anything that they are doing together. You get. So I'm so grateful that we did this. It was like play in comment section. I was like, I was thinking, I didn't every time I read that we have seen who is going to teach us next month like this, and they are seeing us. Because we also have a friend group. I just told them that see, a particular couple is coming to teach us. This is the topic. If we should choose one, that we are going to learn from them. You get. We're not going to take this thing as a joke, but it's actually hard to get your time, this time that you gave us, you don't take it for granted. So I'm so much, I thank you both. I've learned. I will even share it with my baby if he's not here. I'll share it with him.
I saw him coming online,
soon.
not quite long, yeah. I saw him coming
online. I think his network, he's not around. Oh, he's not going to be around for Tap Connect. Oh my Jesus. Oh my God. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for having us.
Please,
thank you for
to do this again. And maybe it's not even going to be virtual. Let me start announcing it. Are you in Lagos? You are both in Lagos, are you?
Yes.
Okay. And it's privilege to be following. So thank you so much. Someone is even telling you guys thank you in the comment section. Yeah, I know it's not me that was blessed.
Thank you. Olani,
thank you so much.
Thanks for your time.
Thank you for managing us.
Remember, I'm flourishing.
Okay, thank you for flourishing with us.
Exactly. All right, now, thank you. Bye.